Hello and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel, and let's start. Aha, a foot. Okay. Oh, okay, house. Snailiens! Oh! So, the card did not come up for a while. So the Snailien card is special because I share other readers' channels. So look into the video description. I think I'll share a few links just randomly. Not just readers, but some, share. It's about sharing and Snailien, yeah. And But today I feel that there's movement. There's movement, but also, I wanted to say slow movement, but it's a Snailien. It's not a snail, it's a Snailien. So therefore, the movement is much quicker. And I feel that it has something to do with moving in general, I see. Maybe a moving house. It looks like it, but with the Snailien card, it's special. It feels to me that where you are moving to is a bit of a... it looks... alien, right? Yeah, so let's see what else we get from the movement. It's not reflect, may you discern and distill, okay, and allow, may you soften into what is. Oh, okay, yeah, and receive is also there. May you know you are worthy of the gift. A gift? Is it a gift? I feel like putting some animal cards on the table as well. So with the receive is it feels to me that life is a gift a little bit, or that you are going to move into a phase of your life that feels like a gift, that you also are maybe a little bit 10 of crystals, okay, that you're maybe not that you are a little bit in disbelief of, maybe. So what do we have? We have discovery and enthusiasm, which I love. This is a phase in your life that you really want to have, where you are, and it's, I want to remove the word, or just it's a phase. No, it's more than that. Because of the stability and attainment, you achieve the gift of the arrival of where you of who you are. With the zebra, I'm seeing the different colored stripes, which I think is important somehow, because when you are arriving where you are 100% yourself, where you don't have to hide away from this feels like a gift, and it has a lot to do with who you are in general. And there's a lot of crystal energy in every card. I love those because they are, in fact, yeah, very much crystal energies, and here they are everywhere, and of course here on the table they are, right? So it feels to me that you are reaching a place with movement that is allowing you to be who you are, and just by the realization that you are worthy of it. With the receive card, it could be a literal gift. I mean, I'm recording this reading during Christmas, so it can be a literal gift that you receive that allows you to, or that gives you a movement towards yourself. You know, sometimes we just have, when we are alone in this, when you try to be yourself alone, is this really helpful? Or is it really achievable? It could be the gift of help or just in general support. But more or less also because you are arriving at your weird self. And the Snailian card is, of course, a weird self, but it's also about sharing a collective vision of something profound, like a new way of living for not just yourself, you know. It's the recognition of this, and therefore this I feel that this is causing you to also be allowing more for yourself. It feeds to me this what I recently just talked about that when everybody reaches a place of fulfillment in you know, and just being themselves, then they, you know, then it creates a whole new world for us, and it's something, the more people are going towards it, the better it will be for everybody else as well. So it's a collective support somehow. Somehow. I'm just saying somehow. It feels to me there's a lot of mystery involved. And I am drawn to say somehow. It's like, yes, this is happening, but how? How could this? It feels to me like magic. So there's magic on the table, of course. Entertainment. So it feels like a personal goal that you have reached. A goal of stability, but stability within your own being, or stability of what you are doing. Your own created stability. It's not an external thing. It's what you have created yourself. And with the discovery, I also feel that there is something on the table with either you being discovered, maybe that's the gift. It could be that you're being discovered, and whereas, you know, being discovered means that you are there. You're doing you, right? You're just you. But somehow it's not really being witnessed until you are being discovered, like a crystal that is a little bit hidden here and there. But yeah. But but it's just a gift, right? You are the gift, I feel. Balance and harmony. You bring balance and harmony just by being you. And I feel that because it's so mutual, it feels to me that you are discovering this for yourself, and by being discovered, you are also receiving the gift of enthusiasm and discovery for yourself. It's a give and take situation, mutual. So it feels that there's this discovery is bringing this energy into you and into who you are, and also who is discovering you. It's offering, it's like an offering that you give to the world, and you are giving it, and it makes other people's lives better and your life as well. So it's a mutual thing, and there's a lot of Phoenix, a lot of energy of rising energy, right? And animals. I felt drawn to pull animal cards. Spider, yeah. So, and the moth, wow. And the whale, ooh. Just reminds me of the whale song. I think it's also it's probably in the other card as well. So, but there's a lot of, I feel, unusual animals that you might not, it's not the typical domesticated animals. It's special, and all the colors as well. And what I am drawn to talk about with the spider card, I love the rainbow colors, of course, is also that you are creating your own web. It's like the spider creates its own web, and it's like having an own business, right? And creating your own web. Whereas when you are and first of all, it's a bit strange, it's like the insects are flying into the spider, but this is a bit of a bad example, because the spider eats the animals, like the insects, and there's nothing left behind, right? But in this case, it's just a symbol of creating your own yourself, right? And it could be that the negative energy in this is that you are not feeling worthy of it, and that you maybe are doing it because there is no other way for you around it. You're just doing it, but you are still in disbelief that this might be of worth for others. This could be. I feel that this is the main energy in this. That's why I'm drawn to talk about the spider and this negative example of, when the spider just eats the insects, it feels very selfish, because the spider, well, it is, right? The spider just eats the insect, and there's nothing remaining, and the insect, well, probably reaches a different dimension because the insect is gone, right? But if we just want to put it into Earth matters, this feels like a bad energy, because it feels that it's not. It's just for you beneficial. And I feel that's the main problem or overcoming that you are supposed to receive with this reading, because it says that receive. May you know you are worthy of the gift. And it could feel that you are not seeing that what you're offering is a gift not just for yourself, because it feels selfish to offer and receive in this at the same time, right? But it is not selfish, and it's not useless. It could be that you feel a little bit discouraged and just maybe a little bit worn out because you are not maybe because you haven't experienced this before and makes you uncomfortable to receive, right? But there's so much good energy with the Phoenix card. And the Phoenix card, of course, is a big symbol of overcoming and also having been through a lot. And that's why I was drawn to the talk about phase in your life that is starting, that is where there's a lot of movement and moving, and which feels like a gift, because I feel that you are finally getting the opportunity to live your life the way you want it to, or very close to what you really want. And this is because you are discovering yourself, your own unique zebra stripes that are just your color, no one else's. But also because you have support from a lot of other energies, the people who are benefiting from what you have to offer. And therefore that's something you need to learn for yourself, that what you are doing is actually worthy. And it's not just a normal spider's web in this card. It's a rainbow spider web. That's special, okay? So it's not just, right? It's special. And with the moth, there's something else. Moth is I feel it's a creature that is often misunderstood, or even this image of, a moth is often also depicted as, or comes with the energy of a butterfly that is not as beautiful, somehow. Which is totally wrong if you really look at moths, how beautiful they are. And also, they often are depicted as creepy, but a moth is very beautiful creature, actually. And there are also so many different kinds of moths. And I feel that this negative energy that I'm talking about is just your own perception of yourself. That you feel that you are not as beautiful, that you are not as worthy, and that you are not as valuable as butterflies, maybe, Maybe as people who are more confident, somehow. Again, somehow. Magic. Somehow is a word that comes up for me now that is describing a process that feels magical, because magic itself is something that you can not explain, but it just happens, right? That's magic. Because you cannot, it's not explainable by common sense or anything else that we already have discovered. And with moth energy and the rainbow spider web, and the Phoenix card, which is, the Phoenix is, you want to look at it, the Phoenix itself is an animal that is more, it comes more from stories or fairy tales, or it's a creature that is more magical than real. And I feel to me that you are more magical than real, and you always have been. And because you are this, the world has led you to believe that you are not rational, that you are just not welcome, maybe even, or just not to be taken seriously, and just not worthy. And when this turns around and you are able to live your life the way you are always, the way you are and the way you always have been, except that it has never been supported. And then magically the movement occurs for you, and you move, and your life moves, and everything around you moves into a direction like everything aligns so it fits into your life, right? It's like the stones that are lining, that are surrounding you in a way of supporting who you are. And it's like filling your life in the right way, right? Then it first comes with your own disbelief, because I think you are so worn out of everybody else telling you or showing you, maybe not even saying anything, but not being heard and not being taken seriously, and not, all the things that come with a not when you step into the world as your authentic self. It's oppression and everything else. Or just, maybe even all the voices that say, yeah, would be nice, but it's not really nice. Almost as if your world view and the way who you are is too flimsy and too dreamlike and too otherworldly for other people to grasp. And therefore they pull you back into their reality, which has never been your reality. Your reality always consisted of more mystical, magical, unexplainable things. But then there are those science people, right? That pull you into their belief and their misery. And finally, when you are stepping out of this and getting, and also rising, and when you are getting out of their grip, and also, it's like being an example, because something like you has never existed before and will never exist again, because you are so unique. And then you become what you are meant to be, and it feels like a gift that you probably have to work through, because it makes you feel uncomfortable, because you have never experienced this much support before, right? Because you always had to go against, and you always, maybe you even lost it at times, when you are surrendering to being pulled into their world, which is not magical, which is just not magical. I don't want to even go there to describe their world, because you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you have clicked on this reading, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you don't want to feed this world with your energy anymore. it's still as if, even if support comes in, the fight against this still somehow continues within yourself, because then you need to realize that you have been worthy all the time and that you were right all the time, right? But there's also a big part of who you are that needed this that needed to experience the forces that are not of support. But this time is over now. This time is totally over. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I think you're still in disbelief, maybe. But it's ahead. It's coming, and it's fast movement. It's a Snailian. It's a Snailian movement, right? So that's special, right? And yeah, it's also about what do I say? The Snailian. No, I don't say it. I don't. There's something that is still a secret that you hold and that you're also not saying. Somehow. It's almost this telepathic message that you are sending out that is light beam with a Snailian, right? It's a light beam with a Snailian, and when the right person gets it, it's about this. The whole Snailian card, the whole purpose of the Snailian card is to send a light beam to someone, right? And a beam of support. It's a telepathic thing, and I feel that once this message also has been received, you also feel better, because it's about a shared vision, and it's about connecting. It's all about connection and weirdness and standing up to who you are. I don't know. Yeah, I guess inspiration. Okay, yeah, of course, and nourishment. Yeah, with the apple. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah, because your world is more of inspiration, and there are so many people who don't have access to inspiring things, the magical things. What inspires us, right? It's magic. So I feel that you are just a magical creature, and you cannot do anything against it, and you know that. And because you just don't feel right anywhere else but in your inspiring world. And you are meant to be nourished. And it's not just about consuming the right foods, which is, of course, a part of it. It feels to me that it is linked together. When you are able to live who you are also being drawn to suddenly make better health choices for yourself, like food choices. Or it's about the reflection of nourishment in form of your work is nourishing you and inspiring you, and you are inspiring others because you are inspired. And that's magical, right? Yeah, I hope it's helpful. I hope it's helpful. And I think, it feels to me that it's a welcome development for you, and also very timely and very necessary somehow. So let's see. Oh, Taurus. Okay. Yeah, so this reading is for Taurus, and yeah, additional info is in the letter box below, and see you next time. Bye bye.